Hi, this is Yuqi, and I'd like to talk something about my leadership competence and evaluate the implications for intercultural leadership and management. First, the definition of intercultural leadership is the ability of individuals and organizations to recognize cultural differences among employees at every level, encourage maximum contribution from all groups, and promote a climate of openness, collaboration, and sharing. It means that it's a cross-cultural competence. Individual or organization need to coordinate the work of employees from different cultural backgrounds. And considering about my leadership competence, for the questionnaire, my style is democratic leadership. And in the leadership matrix, my style is team leadership, strong on both tasks and people skills. In a cross-cultural working environment, I suppose that I have the ability to communicate with colleagues in Chinese and English. That's my language ability. And I always prepare to listening to new ideas from others and try to balance the relationship and the tasks when I'm working. The PathGo leadership questionnaire also provides that I'm participative style. And from the leadership trait questionnaire, with the comments from my roommates and classmates, my weaknesses are also obvious. Sometimes I will be unwilling to communicate with others. Sometimes I cannot show enough tolerance. And sometimes I cannot understand others. Take a workplace as example. When I was working in Uber Nanjing, our boss is an Italian. According to the Whole Foods cultural dimensions theory, in an individualism-oriented society, the relationship between people is loose, and people tend to care about themselves and small families, while a collectivism-oriented society focuses on inter-ethnic relationships and care about big families. China is a typical country that advocates collectivism, but my boss always advocates individualism at work, emphasizing that the collective is important, but the strong personal ability at work is the basis for the success of the collective. Chinese pay more attention to collectivism than individualism, so our team members are always do every project as a team. But my boss encouraged us to improve our personal abilities. I still remember the Uber ice cream day. It was a tactical to ice cream home deliver. When we seek ice cream sponsors, the usual way is to find business negotiation in a group, so that we can communicate with each other, and the group members can support each other, and better convince the partners to give more sponsorship. But the boss asked us to take the sponsor alone. He encouraged us, a man like an army. Facing this working environment, I always try to get some ideas or suggestions from my team, but try to solve problems or tasks by myself. On the one hand, I try to improve my personal ability, and on the other hand, I try to balance the overall relationship of the team. I always try to strive convey a positive spirit in the team. All in all, when I'm in a cross-cultural working environment, I need to be more tolerant and respect the cultural differences in the workplace. Combine my personal abilities and team relationships with frequency communications, which will enable me to have a strong intercultural leadership competence. To improve these competencies, regular communication with colleagues in my team is very necessary. Whether at work or in life, frequent communication can promote my understanding of colleagues and also meet my task-oriented leadership. I will try to do a coordinator while being a good listener. Try to understand other people's different ideas and intentions, cause others to work towards shared goals. On the other hand, what I need more is to improve my patience and be more patient with what happens in the team. This means that I need to find a solution when I'm impatient. Understanding my impatience can give me a chance to learn from it. I may realize that a relationship or a solution is bad, so I can change it. that is, constantly reflect on myself.